Welcome, welcome, welcome to the home of Black Titanic. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, and hopefully you guys are having a great morning. It is 9:33 in my neck of the woods. What time of it is it in your neck of the woods? Today we're still on part three. We're going to look at some of the events surrounding the Selma Jubilee Parade. We're going to look at Martell and his role that he played as a dad around that Grand Marshal event. And also, I want to tell you guys that hopefully, please come up. I don't remember your YouTube name, young lady, but the lady is sending me from Selma lots and lots of pictures. Stuff that we don't talk about is she's a community activist. She's down there where the tornado just tore up Selma, Alabama. Our people are suffering in Selma, Alabama, and these dignitaries refuse to talk about it. You guys know that Martin Luther King, if they was been the anniversary of Selma Bloody Sunday, that's where he would have had the cameras. Martin Luther King would have had them cameras right on the devastation of that tornado. Hey, May May, good morning. You guys, I'm going to put this on because before I lose it, this is we got to talk about the Jim Crow laws. Now, the Jim Crow laws is rooted in racism. It's rooted in where the state upheld racism, where the state upheld all these lynchings, where the state upheld is against civil rights for African Americans. And in the forefront of that was Jim Crow Biden. Yes. So now, while y'all, I'm looking at our people now. Y'all, if y'all saw that, he's gathered around, all these people gathered around uh, Biden on that bridge. Yeah, it looked like they looked like they were on that plantation. Y'all know how all the slaves and them slave movies, the plantation. We got the slaves surrounding the master. And I'm wondering what is wrong with our people? Something wrong with that picture. Now, when our ancestors was going across that bridge, been sprayed down, head bashed in, dogs biting on women's, biting their titties off, dogs biting women's titties off. My mama eye socket was knocked out. And guess who was in the forefront of that, upholding that? Biden. Biden now. They would invite Joe Biden, the biggest opposition of the civil rights movement. Let me tell y'all something. If Martin Luther King was alive today, he wouldn't have invited that man. Jim Crow Biden. But let me put this up. It's not a lot of y'all in here, but let me put this up before I lose it. This young lady is explaining what Jim Crow laws is. Y'all have, some of y'all, not all of y'all, elected this man back in office, and guess what? They're passing Jim Crow laws. It's starting in Mississippi. That's what he in there for. He's gonna try to turn the whole of the United States back to that era. All right, let me get her on here.
It's called Jim Crow. Who was he, and how does he still affect us today?
Jim
In the
Crow.
1860s, Black people were fighting against white terrorism and trying to make real the new rights we gained during Reconstruction. A white man named Thomas Rice heard a Black person singing a mournful song about our struggle. Rice wrote it down, called the song Jim Crow, and wrote music to it. But then he took it much further. A struggling actor, he decided to dress in blackface and perform the song on stage in character as Jim Crow. It was a hit, and Rice toured internationally as the character, especially because he portrayed Jim Crow as lazy, bumbling, and stupid. When anti-black laws were put into place, Jim Crow became a blanket term used to demean and demoralize the same black culture they appropriated for their benefit through songs and on stage. It's always dangerous when our blackness is weaponized to benefit white people and demean us. We must always be mindful that white control of our blackness is one thing that, like Jim Crow, just won't fly. Follow We Are Pitch Black for more daily Black history.
And that
We've
was,
all heard of Jim Crow, but why is it called that? And why is that name so important for us to understand today? Jim Crow is commonly talked about in history. It's one of the few topics that actually is taught in schools. But what we don't know is why it's called Jim Crow. Who was he, and how does he still affect us today? In the 1860s, Black people were fighting against white terrorism and trying to make real the new rights we gained during Reconstruction. A white man named Thomas Rice overheard a Black person singing a mournful song about our struggle. Rice wrote it down, called the song Jim Crow, and wrote music to it. But then he took it much further. A struggling actor, he decided to dress in blackface and perform the song on stage in character as Jim Crow. It was a hit, and Rice toured internationally as the character, especially because he portrayed Jim Crow as lazy, bumbling, and stupid. When anti-black laws were put into place, Jim Crow became a blanket term used to demean and demoralize the same black culture they appropriated for their benefit through songs and on stage. It's always dangerous when our blackness is weaponized to benefit white people and demean us. We must always be mindful that white control of our blackness is one thing that, like Jim Crow, just won't fly. Follow We Are Pitch Black.
so Jim Crow. While y'all, everybody across that bridge hugging that man passing Jim Crow laws, you guys. Right there, it's already started in Mississippi. And then it's going to try to spread across the states. That's why he in office is to put us back into that. And then the thing of it is, he used our people. What's wrong with our people? We fund our own oppression. I was sick. I was sick to my stomach seeing how all them was gathered around this man. This man was the biggest opposer of civil rights for black people. Talked about our children so damn bad. Our children, he did not want these misfits. He didn't want these ninjas going to school with his children. They have no right. Oh man, and to see this, to see our people embrace him in this historical moment, the moment that he was opposing, the moments where he helped send all the men down there with horses that whoop our family members to death. Yeah, he had a part of sending those troops down there to beat our family members up. And you still got people, you got all them older people around there. I saw Jesse Jackson, he in a wheelchair. I saw Al Sharpton, he was there. He knew that. See, Al Sharpton was there when that happened. All those people was there, knew that Joe Biden was sending all them troops down there to beat the hell out of our ancestors and kill them and arrest them. All right, we're going to get on to the subject today. Good morning, everybody. BJ Arnold, good morning. May, good morning. And pretend to us, hey, May. Travel Nistas, sharing clip. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Blessing to you too, Miss Clit. Hey, Miss Eda, Grand Rising, still praying for your brother. Yeah, he'll be home again this week. Well, I'm checking him out, Miss Eda. Yeah, I'm checking him out. I went every time I go there, that place that he's in right now. I didn't know the place. It's in Madison, Alabama, you guys. I didn't know the place. So somebody recommended the place to me. It's terrible. It is so terrible. It's stinking in there. They have one nurse's aide to work the whole floor. And when I go there, I be working. Shit, I go to work. I can't even stand a patient hollering. They be hollering and they be needing help. So I be going from room to room to room helping these patients. Then I go in there and see about my brother. So I'm taking him out of there, bringing him home. I already got it set up where home health is coming to the house. The VA already set that up for me. So they gonna get started as soon as I bring him home. So hey, Ann, hey, oh yeah, y'all don't forget now. Tune in to me and Aunt Ann gonna have a show today. Gonna be on the comeback group and the 47 acres. Yeah. And she said 6 o'clock Eastern time. So no, you said Eastern time. I believe that's what. I'm on Central time here in Alabama, so it'll be 5 o'clock my time. So thanks, Aunt Ann, for coming. And you guys, y'all welcome Aunt Ann, and I will be on a panel with her today. We're going to be talking about the important 47 acres. Now, I'm going to a place where y'all might not like. And I'm gonna tell y'all this: if you want to just criticize me, you just gonna have to do this. But we're gonna talk about Martell and the way he treats his children. We're gonna talk about Martell, how he allowed this baby to bully his son, his mistress child, to bully the M&M kids, particularly Sugar Mama. Everybody hit that like button, share and subscribe. Y'all welcome Aunt Ann. I don't have none of them little people with little what y'all call moderator. I gotta put some down there, I guess. But y'all all y'all could be my moderator. Y'all welcome Auntie Ann. Oh yeah, Auntie Ann, I don't know if you know this, but my grandbaby be watching you. Her and her friends, they in their early 20s. Yeah, I was sitting down one day and my grandbaby was talking about Aunt Ann looked just like my cousin Sheila. Then I'm like, how you know Aunt Ann? And yeah, she said she watched you. Her and all her little buddies, they like 26 years old. And you got them mad at Wanda. I mean, Panda Bear, they mad at Panda Bear because they don't like Panda Bear picking with you. But yeah, that's why it's so important. I remember watching Aunt Ann when she said God kept telling her she couldn't say something. He didn't want her to go in this direction because she was so angry about the way the Panda Bear was kept picking with her. And that was the same day that my granddaughter told me that they actually be watching her. So yeah, sometimes we just have to bite our tongue when we have these ignorant people coming our way because we got these young girls watching us. We're here to mold these little young girls, and we can't mold these little young girls acting like Wanda. So, and I just want to tell you that they are my grandbaby. She's 26. Yeah, the whole team. They on a dance team. The whole dance team. They be watching you. I ain't. Okay, y'all. Black Titanic, and y'all can pay, payl.me / booking comp. All right, y'all. Y'all know we're gonna do the viewer call in. I'm gonna put this little piece of paper up here for y'all. I checked it today, y'all, before I got on here. Viewer call in. 404-907-7933. Let me do household rules. Household rules, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I'm finna go there today. Y'all just some of y'all call in, but I'm finna talk about Martell because I'm sick of the way he treats Sugar Mama. I am sick of it. Everybody talk about it behind his back, but I'm putting it up front because I'm tired of the way this little baby be bullying this child, and I'm tired of Martell putting a blessing on this boy to bully this little girl. And, oh, this Illinois caller, y'all. Miss Illinois, Black Titanic. Oh, sorry. Miss Illinois.
Hi, no, well, I'm from Naperville, Illinois. Hi, Miss Black Titanic. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
I was calling due to the fact I just want to say thank you so much for bringing the education side to your channel. I really adore your education. I make my son watch it as well due to the fact he did not know a lot of African Americans created a lot of different things. So I just want to say to you, thank you so much for bringing that to the forefront.
Thank
Okay?
you. Thank you.
You're welcome. And you know what? You be sharp with your hairdos, Miss Titanic. So keep on going, Miss Titanic, okay?
All right.
All right, have a blessed day. Bye-bye.
All right. Thank y'all. Y'all know I put one up about the penny. No, about the dime. Y'all didn't know that the black woman created the dime. Her name is Sister Burke. Yeah, Sister Burke created the dime. So every time y'all see a dime, y'all think about Sister Burke. But they put another man's name on it. He got the credit. But Sister Burke created that dime, y'all. That's President Roosevelt. I'll pull it up for y'all. But let me put my disclaimer up before I forget. Yeah, went on to put that Jim Crow laws. Yeah, he Biden bringing back the Jim Crow laws, you guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Y'all got the nerve to be hugging him all on that bridge. I'm like, oh boy. Oh Lord, my people, my people, my people. What the Bible say? I'm not a Bible buff, but y'all, some of y'all Bible buffs, our people, something about the lack of knowledge. Yeah, the lack of knowledge. And then the thing, it's something wrong with this picture, y'all. They are the minority in this country. We are not the minority, they are. But yet they rule. It's our mindset. They ruling us. These few little people on this earth is ruling us because of our mindset. I don't own any rights to any songs that pop up. Everything is allegedly for entertainment and educational purposes. Okay, Miss Sandra, how are you? Sheila Wright, Grand Rising. Sheila Wright, the lady in the truck, is allegedly his nanny for his children. I heard that the lady in the truck worked for the Bronner Brothers, one of those editors. We don't know. She could be why would he need a nanny, y'all? He had that's what I thought she was, but he had his mama and the auntie there. So we had two adults there. Oh yeah, Tango J said they're gonna pair us for the lack of knowledge. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. Now, who is from my hometown, Mooresville, North Carolina? Selma Burke. Oh, Selma Burke. Thank you. Sandra know about Selma Burke. Let me pull her up right now so y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Selma Burke created the dime, y'all. This will be y'all Black History right quick. Oh, yeah, she created the dime, and this lady, they wouldn't even give her credit for it. She did a lot of work. I mean, the lady, Selma Burke dime. Yeah, let me pull her up. Here she go. Just don't go ahead on and put this up. Groceries. Seniors who are over 64 years old can get a food allowance. From October Gallery in Philadelphia, this is ATN, Art TV Network. Not everyone understands that they are already carrying around African American art. When someone says, I do not own any African American art, tell them to look in their pockets, look in their purse, examine the cookie jar that may hold spare change, look under the seat of their car, among the coins from the grocer's cash register, and they will experience Dr. Selma Burke's artistic expression and African American art. The portrait of Franklin Delano Roosevelt on the dime was created by Dr. Selma Burke. President Roosevelt posed for Dr. Burke in 1944. The completed bronze plaque was unveiled by President Harry S. Truman in 1945, a year later. Since the coin bears the initials of the engraver John Cena, Selma Burke has never received proper credit for the portrait used on the dime. Let me give you more information on Dr. Burke. This remarkable woman from North Carolina earned a Master of Fine Arts degree from Columbia University and at the age of 70 completed a doctorate in arts and letters at Livingston College in Salisbury, North Carolina. Through Dr. Selma Burke, I guess you could say we all have experienced art, and especially African American art. And we see more and more people taking part in this experience. Many people are taking this art experience to the next level. Did y'all know that? African American art for the y'all can that can be a little Black history right there. You know, children don't like to sit still, pull a dime out on that dime and say, "Did you know that this artwork on this dime, or this dime was created by this black sister, Sister Burt. Yeah, you guys. It's so much we don't know. I don't know none white people created but racism now. That's what they created. But everything else that we use, we can prove that we were the creation of it. Miss Eda said, "Wow, I have learned something new at my big age. Thanks." Hey, Miss Eda, did you see what Miss Burke at 70 years old went back and got a degree? I'm like, wow, is that encouraging? Yeah, Miss Burke, the one that do that. That woman never went to school for that. It just come naturally, where she just can sculpt, but just by looking. And y'all know what has amazed me? People that play music by ear. You got most, I think majority of black people that play music, they play it by ear. They can play anything. Anything can come their way. Now you take a person that have to study music, they're a little bit bored, but they cannot just go out. They cannot just go out and just play by ear, or anything. They can only play what was taught to them. Miss Kathy Copa said, rough, someone said she was from the magazine that's promoting him. Yes, okay, yeah, thank you, Miss Kathy Copa. That's what I was getting ready to say, was that the lady in the car. Yeah, let me get on the subject, because that goes to what we're talking about. The lady in the car worked for Upscale magazine. Yes, she do. Upscale magazine is owned by the Bronner brothers. Now in Atlanta, they're a big thing because they used to do all these hair shows, and they used to promote all these movies. Y'all remember when Queen Latifah and all of them would make these movies about hair? And these beauty shop movies. That was the Bronner brothers sponsoring those type of movies. So they used to be a big thing in Atlanta. And all of them are pastors, you guys. I had a friend had a crush on one of them Bronner brothers. And I used to tell her the man married. She didn't even care. She just wanted one of them Bronner brothers. And she didn't care he was married neither. And one of those Bronner brothers that she liked her was a obstetrician. So she would go to him so he can examine her vagina. This is the truth, y'all. This gal would make an appointment with him, just make up stuff about something going on down there in her vagina. She had a question on him. That Bronner brother that was the what you call it, the gynecologist. Yeah, that's who she had a crush on. Anyway, that's kind of funny, but bless her soul, she dead now. Okay, yeah. So that lady works for, and so the Bronner brothers also, they say, co-sponsor this year's Jubilee. Yeah, so that's probably how he got on there, and they on that committee. They on that committee too. Anyway, I want to thank you that sent me the cash app. It'll pop back up, and then I'll shout out your name. It'll eventually pop back up because it be going so fast. Miss Never Smith said hello. Kathy, Kathy Cooper said too bold for me. Laugh out loud. Yeah, yeah, that gal. And then she be going to church. I was shouting at everybody in church. She was just shouting at church. I go to church with her. She be falling all out like she been slaved by the spirit, and then be trying to get a married man. She wanted that man so bad, the stuff that she went through. Oh, okay, I need to go in here, y'all. Let me quit talking so I can put up this stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna start with whatever. Okay, this is the let's see what this is. To our community, I told Martell. This is the lady that sent me the pictures of the. Thanks for your dedication to our community. I told Martell I loved that bloody Sunday, and when I was 5 years old, and I still remember it. I'm just trying to do what God called us to do, because they said some people are living in hotels and don't have hot meals. Now you guys know that. These are some of the pictures my co-host sent me. Hopefully she'll come on and call in and give us her YouTube name, because I can't remember. Now, y'all know Martin Luther King and all those people in that era. That's where they would have went. They would have brought attention to how the tornado tore up Selma. They would bring attention to the suffering of the people in Selma. But, oh, look at that on that car, y'all. I thank this lady so much for giving us these pictures. Yeah, she should have been Grand Marshal. This lady right here. Martin Luther King, right? All of those leaders during the civil rights movement. This where they would have been at. Well, they would have came back to Selma. They would have come back to Selma to bring attention to this devastating event that have left a lot of our people homeless. Yeah, so I sure do thank her for this. These people are. She said some are still living in hotels. Like I said with Martell, he should have did his research. You know, he could have went and had that. He didn't make a speech, but he could have went and pass water or food out to the homeless. I didn't even see Joe Biden go there. Joe Biden taking all these photo pictures. Oh yeah, you guys, y'all do know that like they passing the Jim Crow laws back in Mississippi, y'all. This is who y'all voted in office. Yeah, he bringing back. Yeah, let's look at this. Y'all know that this is about Selma and about the struggles of our people. And then the Grand Marshal supposed to have been gave his speech. This man ain't mentioned nothing, not zip zap about Selma. He could whoever's in his team ain't no good because they could have gave him like a little 1 or 2 minute speech to speak on the struggle of what happens on Bloody Sunday in 1965, but they didn't. Anyway, you guys hit that like button, share and subscribe. Okay, let's just look at what the tornado did, y'all. You know what? Oh Lord, tornado hit Selma, Alabama. Look at that. This is nobody talked about it. Nobody, none of them politicians, nobody, not even the Grand Marshal.
Hey guys, I'm just helping my grandpa here with his finances, and it turns out he's going to be putting all of this in his bank account.
Yeah, I know they showed a picture of who been. Wait a minute, I'll talk to you later, y'all. I get caught.
That played out. Yeah, specifically the one that raced through Selma and caused quite a bit of damage. In fact, significant damage in the historic town of Selma. That particular supercell that had long shelf life. It raced across Alabama, heading over towards Georgia, and the National Weather Service, right, Steve? We spoke to one of the meteorologists there saying it looked like it had actually cycled maybe another 1 or 2 tornadoes during its lifespan. Yeah, and we're looking at drone video of that area, right? And so you said this is a historic area. A lot of people, think of the civil rights movement. And so we look at these neighborhoods where the community is so close and knit, and thankfully, as of what we're seeing right now from the mayor saying that there were no fatalities. And when you look at the debris here, that is a good sign, Marissa, that people are taking heed of the warnings and getting to their active plan there. I think it's important to notice you see all the debris and what the severe storms do, but notice the smoke off in the distance to show you some of those threats that play out after the storms push through. Power lines, you could get live wires that are still out there. You get the gas leaks. And so a lot of times you can hear those sirens going on, like that little alarm I'm talking about. So you get the firefighters that respond. So the gas leaks also presents a danger there. Now, we don't have an exact cause on that fire, what folded. I believe it was a warehouse of some sort. Yes. But it does show the instability of the infrastructure and the threats that poses after a tornado. So you're looking over Selma here, the drone footage showing you the full scope of that damage. And then here's that fire that Steve was also talking about, that thick black smoke indicating it's truly burning through some sort of material. Yeah, black smoke is an indication that it's burning some of that wood, and you can see how active the flames are. Those are really aggressive. And then you look at the white smoke where it's burning through that fuel quickly, and you have the fire crews that are putting that out. But also, we just talked about all the trees, right? The down power lines. Well, The firefighters, they're not immune to that. They have to try to navigate their way through those roads that could be blocked in order to reach events and issues like this that play out. So again, it is a good sign that from Selma, Alabama, that they don't have any fatalities. But when you look at visuals like this and the scope of the damage, it's going to take a while to clean this up.
It is, and it should also speak.
That's right, you guys. These people are suffering. Y'all saw that fuel plant on fire? That fuel plant putting all the toxic fuels in the air, you guys. Yeah. Okay, you guys, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it moving. And thank you for the Cash App. Hopefully it'll pop back up, y'all. Okay. Here we go. Come on. Please pop up. Tango J say, is government planning on using this to build back better miniatures black resident? I doubt that because they don't even they not mention anything. I don't know where's the sound at, you guys. Okay, we're gonna start right here.
The hip hop summit stage, and he says,
"This is QT. Yeah, this is the Chick Chat with QT." Let me see what's going on, y'all. I think she's trying to show.
After QT, Chick Chat with QT. This is Martell. I think this is the hip hop summit stage, and he says a few. Yeah, this is the.
I guess I didn't get the full of that, y'all. I apologize.
Y'all, we keeping it rolling with Martell inflicted misery on Sugar Mama on this day. Her hands almost froze off. He said, cold, freezing outside. He would not pick up Sugar Mama at all. She hollering and crying. He just completely ignored her.
Her hands are freezing. That's how it is when you pick up the shot. I don't know if she got a good shot in there or what. What, baby? Your hands are cold? All right, give it to me. Let me hold them. Don't pick up the stone, no more.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
You feel better?
We're downtown in Huntsville.
He been coached to talk about his mother. This is what this man, listen to that, he been coached to talk about his mother.
Melania's hand got cold from picking up all this snow.
Why don't you pick her up?
How was y'all Christmas? Come on. All right, guys, don't pick up any more snow. Come on.
Dad, I'm just using.
Let me read some of you guys' comments. Boss baby, who's boss baby? Boss baby. This was clear. Malia, my 6-year-old.
The man was enraged because this little girl is hot and hungry and wants something thirsty, but she don't deserve it. Guess who deserve this?
Pick it up in there. What is it, Lonnie?
Take it back a little bit. He don't have to do anything.
Man, all they know is that I wouldn't want to get in there either. He was like, he don't want to get in there.
Martell's scared or not. See that on him? Catch the difference. He gonna dog this little girl out. Man, he inflicts so much
thirsty, I'm like, water? She's like, no. What you want to drink? A juice. And over here, you know, well, we don't drink much juice or anything like that. But now, you know, they got one. The grandmother gave a couple of juices yesterday on the 4th, and that is all she wants, some juice. You want juice? Why? Why you want no water? Because what?
Because he don't discipline us, but he trying to discipline and move her. She can't even have nothing to drink. She thirsty. He hasn't picked her up. She been out there in that sun. He been holding knots all ever since the camera been on.
Why you want? Tell everybody why you don't want water.
That's abuse right there.
Because what? You gotta ask them for some juice. Ask them.
bring me something.
Okay, I'll give you something tomorrow, okay? All right. You gotta go jump in the bouncer and go down the slide and I give you juice. Because I got this bouncer out for you.
The pain on this girl. He's still, and what the Knox got his way. He still didn't get his baby nut. She got to go back out there in the hot sun, and before he can just be punishing her, you guys. That's a punishment.
All right.
Are you gonna do it?
It sounds like Luke don't have to go back there, y'all. He don't have to go back out there with his son. He's still engaged with him.
You can get some juice. Okay, they say you can get some juice, okay?
It's the fans who made him get her some juice because he didn't want to. He belittled this girl.
Hey, all right, come on, let's go. And again, I'm up here sweating like this guy's ain't even touched no water.
Yeah, he can have popsicles, suckles, you name it. Knox did, y'all. Yeah. Emotional abuse. Yeah, Knox had all the popsicle and juice that
Yeah, you guys, that is so cruel. He has such a toxic relationship with this baby. I don't like it.
So, y'all remember this one? This,
Look at this one. Let us explain this one right here. This is when he took her food, you guys. She looking at him cause she just upset. This is at when with Maxine Waters. You don't see it behind the camera, but he got both of his hands full of food candy because he snatched hers out. He snatched hers, and then she said, looked up at Daddy, 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 that's mine. And he took my candy, and this man told her it was okay. Okay, let's get it.
this, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. This is about, Martell and how he allows Knox to abuse, his other siblings. Now, what you guys are about to see is me having fun with the children. We're laughing and running and dancing through the house now, y'all. Okay? This is what you call clean fun. Now, I'm with the children. I'm over there dancing and we laughing and having a great time.
This is my granddaughter.
Shout out to Mrs. Thomas. She's in the hood teaching the children ballet, y'all. This is Thomas Dance Academy in Georgia. That's my grandbaby right there by the camera with the black mask on. That was her first day, y'all. Her first day. So I take. She hit that like button, share, and subscribe.
kitchen.
So look how Sugar Mama looking so sad now. What did Martell allowed this little boy to bully this baby. She said, Daddy, that's mine. What is his answer? Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Look at how she's looking at him. This is so sad. Look at my lion. Look at Boss Lady. They all feel sorry for him. Today, I'm going to put this together. You Martell. I'm sick of how you allow this little boy to bully those girls. One more time.
He just snatched that baby food out of her hands.
No, it's not okay. See, what he did is make up excuses for his behavior. This little boy, like one of my fans said, you use this little boy to bully your children, just like you use his mom to bully your wife. And what did he say, you guys? Every time this is, I'm putting this together to show to him just what kind of dad he is.
He be torturing Sugar Mama. Look at this one.
And you know, he always making up excuses. You're gonna tell him it's okay again. It's okay to hit on your sister. What Sugar Mama is that on the pillow? What have I done? So I was, why Sugar Mama? She's not being validated again. Not validated. She's not being validated. She's looking for him to praise her. What he put there. He gave them a high five, y'all. This stage where he made them hug that little boy. Watch this. Ooh, see that? Okay. We went to Martell's side. Let's hear what Martell saying. Again, this is about Martell and how he allowed that little boy to bully these kids. He always said, it's okay to beat on him. Good job, son. Good job. Good job. So, you know, this is a very emotional story, too, to lose Selma. She has almost put everything up there on that camera, and he hasn't said not one word to her. She looks up at him, he don't validate her at all. Good job. And it's about something. You can't hug your sister's son? It's fine. Okay. Yeah, you can't hear your sister's son. Okay. No, it's not okay. It's not okay for him to be pushing on her and hitting on her. Okay, let's see it one more time again. Good job. And it's about something. You can't hug your sister's son? It's fine. Okay. He said, okay. Yeah, it's okay for him to be on these girls. It's okay for him to bully these girls. That's, I think Martell's scared of his son. He's scared of Knox. He's ignoring Sugar Mama to the point where Sugar Mama had to beg him. Daddy, I want to sit back here. But look who's getting attention. He actually inflicts so much misery on this little girl right here. Son, look at him. Sit your little butt down. Get in the ride.
him nothing. Make his butt sit down.
Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.
And they are right, I believe in that video.
But I gotta keep him on lockdown. Melania just saying that she would have sit by me, but she just not saying it, right? But I gotta get this little number here beside me. I gotta keep him on lockdown.
Once again, her feelings not validate. Daddy, I want to sit by you too. You that big old table, you can put one child on each side. But you can sit by me, but all right, let's keep it rolling.
Those are just examples, and we can go on and on and on. Or this man mistreatment of his children. Now he's a narcissist, right? They say that narcissist is rooted in. If you got a narcissistic parent, they say a narcissist is rooted in pitting the children against each other. But his relationship is so toxic with Sugar Mama. He is crushing that little girl's spirit. He is abusing that little girl emotionally, y'all. This is emotional. This is a abusive behavior that he has towards his kids. And I just love, I don't know who said it, but one of my co-hosts said that they believe Martell, how he allowed Coleslaw to inflict misery on his wife, his ex-wife. That's how he used Knox against Sugar Mama. So we realize that this man is having abusive behavior and a toxic relationship with his children when it comes to Knox. He put Knox up front, made Knox be the center of attention, allows Knox to abuse these children. He got to stop this abusive behavior towards Sugar Mama. I don't like it, and yeah, I'm up front with it. I'm talking to you, Martell. You allow this boy to bully Sugar Mama, and you do too. You ignore Sugar Mama all the time. We see you carrying this boy, and I'm tired of people making up excuses. That's what you do, make up excuses for his bad behavior instead of disciplining this boy. When he go out, you should already have him ready to be sitting down somewhere. You should be able to look at your son, and your son would obey. That's how most fathers do. Most mothers will tell you that when daddy, I have to holler at the kids all day long, but when daddy come in, all dad got to do is look at them and they'll sit down. But no, you don't care because you want this boy to inflict pain and abuse on Melody kids. They're your kids too. But that's your way of punishing Melody, is going through the kids. Yeah, you keep these kids upset, not keep these children upset. Y'all remember around Christmas time when they had that sleepover. The children was in there laying down sleep. He went in there and told Knox to go in there in that room. Now, I noticed what he said in the beginning. In the beginning, he said, all the children went into boss baby room to get some peace and quiet. So that let me know that they were tired, and the man and Knox had got on their nerve. Ain't no telling what he was allowed Knox to do to them children. But then all of a sudden, he gonna let Knox go bust into their room. They already tired. They already ain't had no peace because of this baby. And a lot of y'all didn't see nothing wrong with it, but I saw something wrong with it. He should allow those children to have their rest and their peace from that boy. Don't let that boy went in there. He was stepping all on top of him. And then I caught him. One camera showed where he got on the floor. I believe that was Boss Baby. He was trying to pull her hair, but Boss Baby had on some kind of hat on her head. Instead, he got the hat and the hat came off, but he was trying to get that hair and pull that little girl's hair while she was sleeping. And then they may have not been asleep, you guys, because of all that he was doing. Ain't no way the hell they could have been asleep. They might have was pretending like they were asleep so that he can go away. But this relationship that he had with his kids and Knox is upsetting. Now I'm gonna read some of this stuff my co-host is saying over here because you guys are saying some great stuff. Sandra said, I believe he made the kids sleep in the same room so he can either go out and Mariah babysit. Yeah, that right there was something. Somebody in the neighborhood told me. Let me tell y'all something. People in the neighborhood be DMing me that live close to them. Told me that they saw him sneaking coleslaw over there in the middle of the night. And now I believe that's the same night that Knox went in that room. And you know she tell him he had to film with. She want him to film his child with these children. Anyway, Tango said, I feel he stirred that child into the room. He didn't care if they were sleeping. He just needed. Yeah, at that time they said that somebody texted me from the neighborhood and told me that coleslaw was in the other room. So of course she gonna tell him, yeah, you need to go over there and make sure that you film our child with those kids. And if y'all noticed when they were in that basket, putting stuff on the counter, Sugar Mama was walking around, and Sugar Mama was putting all that groceries on top of that counter. And then she was looking up to her dad to validate her. Instead, he turned his head, and that boy put one little bitty thing up there like that. He made those children hug him and give me that. Great job, great job. He did not validate that little girl. He always belittling that little girl. And not to mention on that same day, I don't know, but he had Sugar Mama around Christmas time, and she was in the bathroom and she didn't make it or something, and he put that on purposely to embarrass little Sugar Mama in the bathroom. I'm talking to you, Martell. You are an unfit dad. I don't care what nobody say. You are abusive to Sugar Mama. You allow that boy to keep bullying this little girl, and you keep saying it's okay. It's not okay for you to train this boy up to be beating on them girls. All right, you guys. Let me see what you say. Tango say Martell and Coleslaw operate like twins. You can't pinpoint which one is in control or the bad one. Yeah. I don't think he don't want to control that little boy. He want that little boy to do exactly what he want him to do, and that's humiliate those older children to hurt male. So these kids gonna end that sibling relationship. They're gonna end it. Watch and see what I'm saying. When they get older, they're gonna end it because it's too toxic. And the dad, instead of the dad bringing love into the relationship with this outside kids, he bring in all these complexities, all this bullying, all this violence. We can tell that the M&M kids was not raised up fighting each other. Every time I see this boy do something to Sugar Mama, them children look so sad. They look sad. Don't make sure y'all hit that like button now. All right? Hit the like button, share and subscribe. Oh boy, I don't. And y'all, whatever happened to the school? Now went to the first day of school with a little Knox. That's the only time we heard. The rest of the time he been at home with his mama. Yeah, because I heard what was going on in the community. He doing the same thing in the classroom. Doing the same thing, going in there, beating on the children in the class. Allegedly, that's what they told me. Putting his hands down and you know what? I don't know what that's all about. He always going in his mama titties. And she don't put no boundaries. She just be, you can't do that. This boy can't go out in a community and be feeling on people's titties. This is the craziest shit I ever seen. And then I'm not saying he could have been a breastfed baby, and she's still sneaking and breastfeeding him. But you are creating some crazy complex stuff because he cannot go in that daycare feeling on them little girls' titties, feeling on a teacher's titties. And she allowed him to do it. Y'all see that every time he get around his mama, and she be pushing him away. He be like, no, it's mine, it's mine, it's mine. Instead of her to let this boy know that no, these are boundaries you can't cross. You can't go out in the community and start feeling on little girls, feeling on grown people. You can't do that. Man, this is the most evil things I ever seen, you guys. Okay, so Kathy Calvin says she should have been in the back or not riding at all so kids could be comfortable. You're talking about the lady from the Bronner's brother, yeah. Well, even if she could have stayed in the car, Martell, the role of the grand marshal is out. Either they outside, waving, engaging with the crowd, or they on the back of the truck. So okay, let me keep it going, you guys. This is it's difficult to watch Martell when he bring that little boy on. It's bad enough just trying to watch Martell by himself. Martell just like that tornado. He just like that earthquake and tornado put together. That's what you see when you get him when it comes to melody. But when he added a Knox to the equation, and he added mama, all three of them seem to be narcissists. He has no limitation on what he would do to Sugar Mama. This subject matter right here is so needed. A lot of people are saying, well, we shouldn't talk about nobody's children. I'm talking about the daddy. I ain't talking about the little boy because it's up to the parents to guide these children. We have to guide these children, you guys. We have to teach them boundaries. And the first teacher start in the womb. So the mother is the first teacher of the child because it starts in the womb, you guys. Don't y'all know that all that stuff passed through the placenta? All that anger that this woman had, all that evenness that the mother had towards Melody. Come on, y'all. Y'all call in. Give me some feedback. 404. Come on. Give me some feedback. Don't leave me hanging out here by myself. 404-907-7933. Don't forget, y'all. Y'all catch me and Miss Ann. Um, she said Eastern time, 6 o'clock. My time, 5 o'clock. Y'all gonna catch us this evening. 404-907-7933. 404-907-7933. We're talking about Martell allowing little Knox to bully the children. We're talking about Martell. Y'all can even bring up the grand marshal thing. This abusive behavior that Martell has towards little sugar mama. I know y'all got something to say. Y'all, meanwhile, I'll be going on with this until y'all decide to call me, okay? Okay, I'm gonna move on along. That stuff hurt my feelings, you guys. That stuff hurt to see to continue on sitting up there to see this. Okay, here we go.
Plantation. Look at there.
Joe Biden.
Like the plantation. Look at, you got the slave master right there in the middle. And everybody else. Oh, the plantation. Y'all, I don't know what to say about our people. Let me run this. I'm going to let Dr. Amos Wilson explain to y'all because this is just sick. We are a sick people and we continue on fund our own oppression. This is Dr. Wilson Amos. Here we go. Oh, I need for him to go back. Come on. Yeah.
your history is not being taught to you correctly, so that your potential will be forever undeveloped as a people, and you will not.
Okay, we'll get back to Joe Biden a little later. Let me answer this. Calling from Owen, Maryland. At Titanic, you're live.
Hi, this is Tango J. How are you doing?
Oh, hi, Tango.
I just wanted to say, Martell keeps proving to us that he, when he was with Melody, his parenting was because of Melody. She showed him how, and now that the children are with him, he's showing us his style.
Hold on. Okay, there you go. Go on, Tango.
Okay, what I was saying is that Martell is showing us that his style of parenting is way different than how he was raising those children under Melody's direction. So he's raising the kids how he was raised, poorly.
You guys know, y'all, I do know that his mom was caught up in the 90s. You know, y'all know what I mean. A lot of mothers got caught up in the 90s. Y'all know what was plaguing the black community then. So that's why he ended up with his grandmama, because she was out there, you know, in the streets on the C word. Hello?
Yeah, I mean, forgive me, like the time, yes. Yeah, but you know, yeah. But see, the grandmother, but I'm sure the mother had some form of control over him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because she did say when he used to come to her about bullying, she would shoo him off, right?
Yeah, she sure did say that, didn't she? Say, yeah, quit complaining or something.
I think Marlene used to give him a candy and tell him, okay, here, take it, go on, go play.
And Coleslaw probably remind him of the mom. I mean, you know, he probably don't feel like he say that Coleslaw is a great mother. So I guess he don't feel like there's nothing wrong with the way Coleslaw is raising his son.
Yeah, they it's like they belong together. He feels comfortable with her. This is the life that he's comfortable with, the life that he sees with Coleslaw. Whereas Melody, it's like a show. You know, he's on guard. He's he's online. You know, he has to walk the line with Melody, living a certain way that he's not used to. But with Coleslaw, he's relaxed and being who he is.
He said that Coleslaw make him feel superior.
And she's his kind of woman.
She the kind. Let me tell you something. See, narcissists, they love to be seen. So she the kind of a woman he like to have in the background to do things because it makes him feel good, makes him feel like he's superior. But he wants somebody like his wife on his arm to show in the public, because that makes him look important to the public when he with his wife.
Melody has a light. She has a spotlight. She has a light on her, and he wants to share that light. He wants to take that light from her. He wants to be a part of that light. Yeah, because that's all he wants. He wants what the benefits that Melody gives. You know, and those poor children are just suffering.
Oh wow,
they're just suffering emotionally, and I'm sure psychologically.
Of course, this is psychologically damaged. Did y'all pay attention to Mariah during that parade? Through the whole process, the girl just looked like she just gave up faking, trying to put on a fake smile. She couldn't do it. She was just so hurt and looking so sad.
Yeah, they were all now. Boss Lady, I'll call her Lady since she wants to be called Lady. But Boss Lady, she will make lemonade out of any situation. She will put on. She would be like, she would enjoy any situation she's in. Whereas the other kid, it was Mariah. You could see Mariah. She's polite, but you could see it on her face. She did not want to be there. She was tired of it.
Yeah, she tired of it. And I was wondering what they cut her off. She was trying to say something. Now look, she was on that phone, but you know who got them that phone? Martell. I believe when that man went to the back of the truck, Martell called her on the phone and told her to watch her mouth because she was going to say something and she cut it short.
He's a monster.
Woo, I'm telling y'all, I went through the same courtroom that they going through. I was my youngest daughter, legal custody. The dad was fighting me over there through that same courtroom. But what I did was, because they kept dragging it, I went and got a more aggressive lawyer. She may have to switch lawyers, and if you get one of the aggressive lawyer, yeah, they'll get it done and close the case. So that's what she might have to do. That's what I had to do. I had to switch lawyers because I'm tired of going. Y'all keep continuing and continuing and continuing. And then the lawyer I had was a good lawyer, but he was not aggressive enough for me to get the job done. Anyway, I'm just so sad. I'm just hurt. I mean, when I was already hurt because he was the grand marshal. But then when I started looking at how he had Knox bullying those children and how he was carrying Knox around and ignoring Sugar Mama, then I really got mad then. You still there, Tango? I guess you gone, you guys. I didn't know what happened. Sorry, I didn't know we were cut off. We were cut off, you guys. But anyway, you have to call back. Just call back. I didn't know something happened. Maybe I pushed a button or something. Anyway, 404-907-7933. Tango, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. It's Black Titanic. I made a mistake and cut you off, I guess.
It's me again. I'll chat with you a little bit until someone else calls in. I hope more people call.
Okay, say that over.
Martell was a grand clown.
That's what it was, yes. Okay, so thank you for calling, and I'm sorry that I hung up on you by accident.
No, that's okay. Bye bye.
All right, thank you. Okay, y'all, we're gonna keep it moving. Y'all can call in when y'all get ready. We're gonna do Joe Biden now. We're gonna do. Y'all do know that these Mississippi laws is coming up to where they are actually. Y'all know what this looks like to me? Plantation. Look at there. Look like the plantation. Look at you got the slave master right there in the middle, and everybody else. Oh, the plantation. All right, y'all. I don't know what to say about it. We'll get to Joe Biden pretty soon. Houston, Texas, calling in, you guys. Houston, Texas. This is Black Titanic. You're live.
Good morning, Miss Black Titanic.
Good morning.
I'm calling. This is Ted. Yes, this is Ted.
Okay.
We got a feedback going on. That's why I'm not talking because everything is speaking back to me like I'm repeating myself.
Okay, let me hang up and call back. Maybe I didn't hang up and call back. Let me fix it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I know where is it coming from. All right. All right, man. Okay, I think it's coming from the other phone. All right, you got. cut her off. I'm just crazy. Call back, young lady. Gotta call back. I made a mistake and cut her off. But anyway, I'll be reading what y'all saying over here till she called back. Miss Smith, Miss Never Smith, hello. Okay, hopefully I get it this time, you guys. I'm cutting somebody off. Oh, I see what I did. Black Titanic.
Yes, I'm returning. I'm calling back.
Okay.
Okay. That's like that. Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yes, I want to touch on the subject of Martell. I think Martell doing a lot of stuff to get attention.
I hear that feedback. I don't know how to fix it, y'all. Just keep talking. We hear you, young lady.
Yes, ma'am. And with his behavior toward those children, that's only to make Mel get upset. But Mel said this morning on my life that, whatever you're going through, you push through it. You don't let nobody steal your joy. And that's what he wants to do, take away her joy. But they don't understand it. He don't understand who Mel serves and who are high power. So I'm thinking, so that his behavior towards kids is only to get a reaction from Helen. But she's not even paying him no attention for as pushing those buttons. Those buttons doesn't work anymore.
You would think that those are his biological kids. You would think that he would have more compassion for his children than what he do. But they say a narcissist, they lack empathy and they don't recognize the needs of other people because it's all about them. They feel entitled. And narcissists are very arrogant also.
Yes, that's true. That is so true.
So he like to gaslight a lot. He gaslight Melody all the time, man. I don't need it. Like I say, he's just like an earthquake. And you'll never know when that earthquake gonna hit. One time he apologizing. Then next time you know he like a tornado. Gaslighting. Picking up.
There's been a target on her, and a lot of people don't see the life that is going in her. And when God is budget, the devil can't come, and she is showing the light that God has on her because it's like a snake. A snake will swivel through that grass, but eventually one day that snake will rise up and show its head. And if you don't cut that head off, that snake head off, it's gonna continue to rise. It's not gonna come when you think. It's just like a sneak attack. And that's what's going on with Martell. The button that he used to push, that you could get up under Bell in, it's not working anymore. So he's using the kids, things that she really, really loves. And he's using the kids to try to get up under that skin. And now that she knows how he operates, she is not letting him get up under him. She continues to do what she's been wanting to do for a long time. And that's doing her career and loving her children. And that's what I want to call you about for as Martell. Now, talking about the Grand Market, I know when you be interested in that type of title, if I'm not mistaken, don't you have to put down money to get that title?
Let me tell y'all something. One of I forgot her name. She talked to, and I did too. I emailed and then I talked to them about that. They say, they say no, that they don't take money for that. That they are chose by committee. But however, they can tell you anything, child. Because I know I've been in plenty parades, and the parades I've been in, we had to pay for a spot. So that's what I do know about the parade that I was in. But yeah, and then the thing of it is with Martell too, with this grandmaster. I looked and I searched for his name. His name was not up there on none of the programs. But I heard one of the other bloggers say they found it right down there by one of the speakers on a hip hop event, and that's what we saw. He had like a 1 minute spot on the hip hop stage. And so it's still just a mystery. It's still a mystery. Oh boy, these.
And my thing is, why would he wait to the last minute to bring this information out, to the public? When you going to something that type of event, you should have publicized it where a lot of people could get the information. But we got the information at the last minute.
You know what? I think they did that on purpose, his camp, because they knew we were going to protest. But it still worked. A lot of them was in my DM from Selma. They said they be watching the different bloggers, and that's why anywhere he was at, you didn't barely see no people surrounding him because they said whatever spot he was gonna be at, they was gonna leave. So, and that's exactly what they did around that hip hop stage when he came. About 90 of them people left out there at that parade. Early in the morning, they don't care how early it is for a parade. Usually you're gonna see a crowd of people. They did not show up for that parade because of him. But they did tell me that they were showing up in other areas, but just around Martell. No, that was their way of protesting. And they didn't know. They didn't know. They saw it on the internet, and what the bloggers were saying about him. So that was how they got to protest him by disappearing wherever he showed up at.
There wasn't that many people there.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Only on Martell event. It's a lot. If you see across that bridge, it was a lot of people there. But they protested wherever Martell was at, just not to show up in that area wherever he was at.
Okay.
Anyway, thank you for calling.
Thank you, ma'am. You have a blessed day.
You too. All right, you guys. I'm gonna try to get through this trying to get through the Biden. This is very important that we do this Biden thing because this cause we these Jim Crow laws. We can't have our children under no Jim Crow laws. No, that's putting us back. So let's see if we can get through this. I guess I'll just hold off on the calls until we get through with this. Okay. Try to get through Biden again. I'm just gonna hold off on the calls until we get through this.
Plantation. Look at her. Look like the plantation. Look at you got the slave master right there in the middle. And everybody else. Oh, the plantation. Y'all, I don't know what to say about our people. Let me run this. I'm going to let Dr. Amos Wilson explain to y'all because this is just sick.
Yeah, we're going to see this again.
Sick people, and we continue on fund our own oppression. This is Dr. Wilson Amos. Here we go. Oh, I need for him to go back.
Y'all see Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton? Yeah. That go Maxine Waters.
Your history is not being taught to you correctly, so that your potential will be forever undeveloped as a people, and you will not challenge those people who rule over you.
And even though this world is only ruled over by 10% of its population, the European, the other 90% in order to be ruled over must literally be out of their minds. You as a people have to be crazy to be in the position that you're in. Your state of consciousness has to be one that is deceptive, has to be one that is filled with lies and misinformation and misorientation. How can you inhabit the richest continents on this earth and be the poorest people living on it? How can Japan, with no resources at all, be seen as the richest and most powerful nation on this earth, except that those people who have the earth's natural wealth see themselves as poverty-stricken and are poverty-stricken in their consciousness? You will see later on then that if the education doesn't wake you up from this, you are still going to be served. You think perhaps that your ability to choose various courses at this school and other schools, your capacity now to choose whether you will be a computer scientist or this or that, means that you've advanced beyond your great-great-grandparents who were slaves. You have not advanced one bit. We don't have time to talk today about what I call the European constants. Those things that remain the same despite all the apparent changes that occur in the world. As a matter of fact, the changes that occur in the world are meant to maintain the very basic.
It's so sickening to me, y'all.
Integration is not just an idea of black people. It is an idea pushed by the white ruling class. You have to understand that it is to their advantage to run this game on black people's minds. You must understand that the slaves were not mere field hands and house servants. You had slaves with many skills, all types of skills. Carpenters and iron workers and millwrights and shipbuilders and you name it, they had it. Many did not just work on the plantation or in the house. They actually went out and followed professional jobs and brought the monies back to their slave masters. So the idea that you're picking up a skill does not advance you any farther than they were. Because in the end, the basic constant remains the same. And what is that constant? Working for someone else's profit. It does not matter that you're going to get degrees and whatever you get them in, you will still end up as your great-grandparents were, working for a white man and working for the benefits of other people without working for yourself. So then an education that does not liberate you from this, and in many times in history, ladies and gentlemen, slaves and servants educated their masters, but they were still slaves and servants. So knowledge alone will not free you. The development of skills alone will not free you.
Slaves and servants. And that's exactly what we continue to be. It's sickening to me to see all these black people gather around that man. And most of them are my age too. They know what this man did, how this man stood and upheld. He upheld every law there was against our civil rights. So now that he's back in there, what is he doing? Bringing back the Jim Crow era.
Yeah, look it up, you guys. Look it up.
We're going to go into the Jim Crow law. So while you guys all gather around praising your slave master, Joe Biden, Jim Crow Biden, they actually passing laws in Mississippi to bring back the Jim Crow era. And also, how do y'all greet this man? Martin Luther King now will be on that grave. You guys greet this man on that bridge. This man was against us. This man passed laws. This man stood in front and did not bite his tongue about how he felt about black people getting their civil rights. What the hell wrong with y'all?
Oh boy.
We're going to go into the Jim Crow law. So while you guys all
Let's start it over.
be a slave master. Oh, Joe Biden, Jim Crow Biden, they actually passing laws in Mississippi to bring back the Jim Crow era. And also, how do y'all greet this man? Martin Luther King now would be on that grave. You guys greet this man on that bridge. This man was against us. This man passed laws. This man stood in front and did not bite his tongue about how he felt about black people getting their civil rights. What the hell wrong with y'all? Jim Crow, Jim Crow laws were any state or local laws that enforce or legalize racial segregation. These laws lasted for 100 years. So Biden, right? He wanted to keep us legalized slavery, lynching, anything about black people rights. He wanted to be kept just the way it was in the Jim Crow era. These laws lasted for 100 years from the post-Civil War era to 1968. Their main purpose was to legalize the marginalization of African Americans. Okay, so Jim Crow laws. Let's just look at these Jim Crow laws. Jim Crow laws were created by white Southerners to enforce racial segregation across the South from 1870 through the 60s, which Jim Crow Biden was one of the people. He was one of the politicians under the Jim Crow system. Whites only and colored sign proliferated across the South at water fountain, restaurant, bus waiting area, movie theater, swimming pool, public school. What the hell? This woman keep calling me for shit. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, that's the end of that. So I call him Jim Crow Biden is his nickname, and so that's he living up to his name. He is allowing Mississippi to bring back in laws from the Jim Crow area. So y'all do know it's going to spread across the United States, and God knows we can't have this for our children. I lived through the Jim Crow area. We can't have this for our children. Let me tell y'all this. 99% of our people vote Democrat. We could take that and unify and as an independent. We can vote. If 99% of us was independent, put somebody in the office that's going to do something for us. We keep funding our own oppression. That man is oppressive. He is oppressive towards our people, you guys, and now gather around him like as if he was Jesus. They got that Jesus complex. Anyway, you guys, let me say goodbye. It's time to go see bruh. Oh yeah, I want to ask y'all to help me do something. I want to do the I want to get what you call that stream yard, y'all. So I need y'all to help me when y'all get time, donate to me so we can get StreamYard. That way I can bring y'all up as a panelist and we can talk live like that. So that's what I need help in getting the StreamYard. I think it's like about $300. I think last I checked. Anyway, Sharon White, Sheila Wright, Sharon Howard. We got a lot of SSS today. Look, y'all. We got Sheila, we got Sharon, we got Sharon, and we got Sandra. All these S's in a row. Sandra's talk about Miss Burke. Yes, she is from hometown Mooresville, North Carolina. Selma Burke. Selma Burke is the lady that designed the dime. Okay, you guys.
Terry Lewis said, "My people perish for the lack of knowledge." So you guys, when y'all get off of here, y'all, it's all on the internet. It's all on the YouTube. This Mississippi Jim Crow laws that they passing. So y'all need to inform yourself on that. Vote that man out of office. Get that man out of office, y'all. Don't go and vote for that man. Don't put that man back in office. Tango J, Terry Lewis, Sandra again. Sandra said they honor her here, her name in school. You know what? You know what? A lot of our kids don't know about that. Don't even know none about history. Hey, Janice, Jacob said he can't afford a nanny. Oh, yeah, he too stingy to pay for a nanny. And then I like to say that y'all remember when he was talking about telling Melody he don't like all these people around his children. Well, who is that lady sitting next in that truck around your children? If that would have been Melody, he would have been having a fit like she got some stranger around his kids. Hey, Kathy Colbert, Linda Gamble. Hey, Bay. Tango J. Hey, Tango. Kathy Colbert again. Blessed the best. Blessed by the best. Y'all got some unique names. I be liking them though. Rough Jack. I don't believe I heard you. We used to call my brother Rough. That was his nickname because he would just act so rough all the time. Not in a bad way, but he liked to play football. He liked to wrestle, so that's why we call him Rough. That was not his nanny. Linda Gamma, Janice Jacob again, Kathy Colbert. I'm just shouting out y'all names for I'm gonna go see bruh. Well, not go see bruh, go see if I can take him out. So I start the process today. By Friday, he should be home. Kathy Covers said that someone said that the lady in the truck was from that magazine that was promoting him. Now that magazine, that magazine should have never happened to you guys. Just like that mysterious magazine with all those lies in there, just like this mysterious Grand Marshal. I'm telling you. All right. Sandra said that's why he's with Cherie to improve his image because she is very good with friends with the Bronner brother. Yeah, Cherie has opened up a lot of doors for him. She has a lot of connection. Cherie do. Neva Smith. All right, y'all. Sandra, I think I done holler out everybody's name. LB. Okay, LB, I left off on LB.
Hello, Black Titanic. How are you this morning?
Hey, this Black Titan, this is Texas calling you guys.
Yes, this is our letter. But I want to say something. I have three things I would like to say, if it's okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I think that little boy, Hope, Maverick, little Chucky, whatever his name is, he's going to be the one to throw down on Martell. He's going to hurt him. The other thing that I want to say is also, if Melody, she needs to do this stepmother, she needs to come get her kids and end this stuff that's starting to bug everybody. And she needs to come and claim her children and put an end to it. The third thing I like to say is, how do we help Selma, Alabama? May God bless us all. Okay.
He already started. He went head to head trying to. Somebody told me they saw Knox going head to head trying to beat up Martell. Martell was just trying to hold him and secure him, and then all the people was just looking. This is alleged. This is what they told me. Some people that was there. That Knox was fighting Martell.
We do know that kids do that, and when they like him, that's the what other role does he have to be a man? What other role does he have? And then he using Tank to sit there and be there to see that stuff. What does Tank think about his sisters and what's happening? How does Tank express himself? You see, Melody, come get your babies.
Get your
Don't let him
baby.
around that man.
You gotta shift the goal. Just because he his daddy don't mean that he no good for him. I just wouldn't trust him. I wouldn't trust him. No, I be wondering about stuff like that. I would not trust that man. I don't care if he is the dad.
I agree with you. And also, I want to say, Melody, cover down. You see when it's in the Bible, you talk about God. God said, cover down. You cover, put some clothes on, Melody, and come get your baby. I know it might sound bad, but everything that we see when they're dancing and doing this stuff, why are the women always naked? Or practically naked? Or showing their goods that God has gave them. He said, cover down. Cover down. It's in Genesis. You know, long ago when the women got on the stage and wanted to sing, they were glamorous.
Beautiful.
They were sexy. You know what I mean? I've had enough. I'm in my 70s. I just want to say this stuff. I might, who knows what'll happen next week or the week after. Melody, you gonna get your babies covered down. Hope. I know what you're gonna do because I see it. I've seen it before. And you have seen it before too, Black Panther, Titanic, and what kids do to their parents. What their parents let them run wild. Come and get your baby. And let's try to help. I don't know how to help Selma. Who to send money to or who to send canned food. I would like to know so I can do that. Thank you, Black Panther.
We just have to Google. We just gotta Google all that, but you know what? I don't know who I can trust. I used to just jump in my car and go do stuff like that, but I'm so buckled down with taking care of my brother right now. But see, the thing of it is, like the Red Cross and all them, they discriminate, you guys, and then a lot of stuff they don't never get to these people. That's why you have to have somebody that you could trust to take that stuff down to these people.
And the truth, and I understand, who do we trust? Who can we trust? Who, if we give money to them, the people at the top will take it and do their thing.
They don't never get it.
Who do we trust? I know. I love you. I'm going to hang up so I can watch you on TV, okay?
All right. I'm finna close anyway.
All right.
Thank you for calling. Okay, LB, I left off with you. You said today Bronner's brother is headed by the second generation. The Bronner Brother enterprise consists of Bronner Brothers beauty products, tropical woods, and new expression product line, Upscale magazine. Yeah. All right, you guys, I'm gonna say goodbye until tonight. Don't forget, y'all got to catch me and Miss Ann tonight, right? 6 o'clock. We're going to be discussing the 47 acres. Y'all don't want to miss this. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'm putting my Cash App up there. To you who send that Cash App, let me find. I gotta say, I shout you out. I don't text no reply no more. I told y'all what they get smart with it, where they would you text reply and then you have them on your list, then they come back and start draining your money off of your account. So I don't do that. That was how somebody tricked me before. So what I do is thank y'all personally for let me see if I can find her. I want to thank her personally. You know, the lady that sent me the Cash App, and it goes so fast. Oh wow, she sure blessed me. I'm gonna find you, babe. And it was another lady too that I read said she had sent me some money. Yes, I got it. You know who you are. U.S. sent me $50. Yeah, I got it, babe. And now, like I say, I don't reply because I got scammed like that before. So let's see who sent this. I'm trying to find her name. Okay, but I'll be on at 6 o'clock tonight. I'm gonna find your name. I'm gonna give you a shout out for doing me the for doing this, for sending me $50. Thank y'all so much. And that's gonna go toward my first $50 towards getting a string yard. Y'all know y'all helped me got the chair for bruh. Yeah, I got that lift was very, very, very expensive. I got the kind that lifts up, that lift you up, cause he's a big old guy. It lifts you up, and then it massages your back and everything. That's the kind I got for him. So I was gonna show y'all. He's a big old guy. How big he is? He's a big guy. Yeah. Yeah, bro, it's a big old guy, and he like to eat, y'all. So I don't have no problem with him eating. Okay, we done came a long ways. There you go. That's what he looked like today. Yeah, that's what he looked like today, sitting up there in that chair. I'm finna go check him out. I'm finna go check him out because I do not like that place. That's a rehab. They supposed to be teaching him how to, do stuff on his own again. When he had that seizure, he went back in a coma. And cause of my sister came in here and was clowning y'all in front of this man. That man went into a sea. Every time I think about that, it hurt me. Clowning for nothing. She was drunk and turned. She one of them mean drunk. I'm finna get off y'all and tell y'all my business. She one of them mean drunk. So when she get drunk, she like to fight and clown. And I don't know what. All of a sudden, she got the cussing, and I told her she had to get out. I looked over at him. He was having a seizure. Then she tried to fight me. I had to call the police to get her out the house, y'all. And then she turned around and reported me to Child Protective Service. So I got to deal with her. Then I got to deal now Adult Protective Service. Deal with Adult Protective Service. They done closed the case. That case didn't stay open but a week because that lady came out. I don't know why this woman keep calling me, y'all. This lady called me. Every time she called me, she want me to do something. I'm not answering the phone with her. Y'all ever had anybody like that? They'll call you because they want you to do something for them, and she ain't never in her life did nothing for me. So I just quit doing for her. One day she had me to take. She live in Atlanta. She had me to take her from 3 different cities and gave me $5. So I said, this is the last time I'm gonna do something for you. $5. Didn't want to give me the $5. Told me, gave me the $5, and then said she wanted a soda out of there, out of the $5, and I could use the rest for gas. I was so pissed at myself. I said she'll never ever ever get back in my car. Don't even call me. I'm done with you. But anyway, y'all, they closed the case. The Adult Protective Service, they done closed the case. Yeah, so anyway, I'm finna go. I gotta go see bro. I'm finna go to the office and get him on home. We already got the home health nurses coming to the house soon as he get here. So anyway, love y'all. Thank y'all. I'll even put my cash up here, right? uh, I'll see y'all tonight. And the lady that sent me the cash app, thank you. I'll find it by the night when I be on Auntie Ann show. I give you a hot shout out. Don't forget, me and Auntie Ann coming on tonight, 6 Central Time. Bye, y'all. Oh, I got to end it. Bye. Be happy. Be happy.